They were just two elementary school pals from Bluffington, busking on the streets for scratch.
We didn't know any better.
It was rock and roll.
This is the story of the one little voice that called.
Little voice.
And the answer that changed the face of the fictional cartoon music industry forever. The year was 1993. Local Bluffington youths Douglas Funnie and Skeeter Valentine are released on preliminary bail for vandalizing a neighbor's property.
Yeah, they was banging on my trash cans for hours and hours.
Growing up, we couldn't afford instruments. We couldn't even afford trash cans. That's why we went across the street and used theirs.
I didn't mind them playing their trash music. It was more of a sanitary concern. That trash had been sitting out there for 4 or 5 weeks. It was putrid. This was back during the beautified Bluffington era. When garbage pollution was at an all-time high here in Bluffington. At the time, the only people even touching trash cans, scavengers and homeless peoples. It was unheard of. This is before Blue Man Group was on the scene. Back before when banging on stuff was still just considered noise, huh?
We were just having fun, pretending to be our favorite band. The Beats.
We used to play garbage too.
The duo had written lyrics for Trash Can while incarcerated. Once released on bail, they recorded a demo from Funnie's bedroom with just a tape recorder and a recycling bin.
There wasn't even a second verse.
Bang it. On the trash can, bang it. On the street light.
The demo would soon land in the hands of Bluffington socialite B.B. Bluff, who would eventually change the fate of Doug's garage band forever.
It was me jam.
When B.B. Bluff joined the group, they exploded. She was hot.
Calling me, calling. One little voice is calling me, calling me.
People
You got to think.
They were instantly selling out arenas with only 2 songs.
We only had 3 songs.
It would appear Doug's garage band was here to stay. Until...
Hey, what the?
So, the way I heard it, the group was playing this huge gig at some toddler's birthday party. Jimmy Spackle, head of Raccoon Records, happens to be at that party. He catches this set, is blown away with BB. Signs her right then and there on the spot, convinces her to drop Doug and Skeeter and go solos. And since Think Big is technically the same song as Banging on a Trash Can, she took all the rights and royalties with her, left the boys with nothing.
He was really f***ed up.
I dropped the boys soon after. Went on to help BB produce a solo album, Think Bigger. It featured a bunch of keyboard solos BB had written for herself. All of which were terrible. So I dropped her too. Oh, and took all the rights and royalties as well.
Douchebag.
After the fallout, Doug and Skeeter moved back to Bluffington, dropped out of school again, and took a copious amount of experimental drugs. Some years later, the duo would record a self-produced follow-up album entitled Bathroom Things.
Wow, plunger, plunger. Wow, plunger, plunger.
People didn't get it.
Plunger debuted at 374 on the Billboard chart's Hot 100 list, angering fans and sickening critics. Days later, the duo would officially split up after a bad acid trip in Funnie's garage, where, allegedly, Skeeter tried to eat Doug's dog pork chop like an actual pork chop.
He was really f***ed up.